So it's right around 6:45 p.m. on Tuesday, September 26th. I just looked out my window right now because I'm freezing. It's about 54 degrees in Boston right now, and it's actually clear. The rain cleared out this morning, but it's still pretty chilly. And look at that moonrise. I just saw the moon. It's just beautiful. Look at that. There's also like these party lights down below from the house across the street that are making everything look kind of Halloweenish. This is a very Halloweenish kind of scene outside this window right now, especially with that beautiful moon. Just check that out. I don't know if it's a full moon or not. Maybe the full moon is in a couple of days. Um, so I'm just loving what I'm seeing outside the window right now through the shades. I don't need the publicity of having the window shades wide open since there's a sex offender whose windows are right across from mine. I prefer to have privacy, but just for 2 seconds, I'm going to just lift this up for a second here. Oh, nope, I can't. All right, so that's not going to work. But look at that. That is just the coolest moonrise I've seen in, well, since last month's moonrise. Yeah. I see a moonrise every few weeks, from this window when it's full. I don't see it when it's like a little sliver, but I certainly see it when it's full. And it's a really chilly night. This is like as cold as it's gotten so far this season since the winter ended back in March. And I've actually just had to turn on my stove for a little bit of warmth. And yesterday spent all night and morning cleaning and organizing this place. And now it's already like a mess again. But at least it's cleaner than it was. That's the whole point of cleaning, is that, well, once you do the cleaning, you probably don't have to do as much cleaning for the next few days. So the place is still fairly neat and somewhat clean, but it's kind of a mess again, so I have to clean it up. And I had a rough couple of nights. Yesterday there was an inspection from Inspectional Services, and they were in here for a while making repairs. They actually fixed the floor tiles. So now the floor tiles are fixed. They also fixed the doorknob because the doorknob was literally falling off. But today I was supposed to be in court at 2 p.m. for a case that I brought against the landlord. I initiated that case myself and had requested a continuation because my uncle passed away 5-6 days ago now. And my family is still dealing with it. And we're all trying to scramble to find flights to go to Canada for his funeral. I'm still not sure if I can go, but I do have an appointment for a passport renewal next week. And still trying to find some airfares. It's just when somebody passes away suddenly, everybody's just scrambling to find flights and to, make arrangements for hotels and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to do that. But I had requested a continuation on this case twice, and it was denied twice. So sorry, Judge, I can't be in court today. I'm just dealing with too much stuff and wasn't prepared. So I pulled a strategic move and just didn't show up, which means the case was vacated, and then I'll be refiling at a later date. So I didn't really stress too much about that. But today was kind of rough because I was up all night, and then I slept part of the day. When you're up all night preparing for something, and then you're like, wait, I can't, like, this isn't going to work. The rest of the day is kind of just gone. So now my day is starting, right? Like, I just rested all afternoon, and now I have to catch up on everything. But, it's a nice evening is my point. It's a beautiful evening. There's a moonrise. Hopefully I'm getting a little heat in here with this stove being on the burner. And maybe I'll get to see a full moon if it keeps rising and if it's actually full. That's just like a beautiful sight to see after having slept all afternoon and been up all night trying to prepare for this court case that I didn't go to. But that's okay. That I didn't have to, in terms of it's my case. When you're the one who initiates a case, you can drop it at any time. You don't have to respond. When you're the defendant, then you have to respond, and you have to have all your ducks lined up, and you have to show up and, sort of be there. But if you're the plaintiff, you can suddenly decide, you know what, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm just going to refile later, maybe gather some more evidence, maybe have a stronger case when I do refile. So I feel okay with that right now. I'm always pretty much at peace with my decisions, thankfully, and I tend to make the right decisions for myself when I'm making them. I never regret making any decisions because my decisions are usually pretty well thought out, or in the moment when I'm making them, they're really my only option. So I don't feel bad about today.